Welcome to this edition of Channel's Book Club. I am Olakunle Kasumo. They say money makes the world go round and it answers all things. Well, in today's e-world, I'm not sure if anything evokes more emotions than a money alert on your mobile phone, whether it's debit or credit. Now, for most people, it's usually joy when the alert is credit, and a tinge or heavy dose, in some cases, of depression when the alert is debit. A life coach, Lanre Olusola, has written this book titled The Money Book. I sat with him to review the book and talk about its all-important subjects. You may start looking for the Money Book after you watch this. Enjoy it. The Catalyst. Nice to have you on the Channel's Book Club.
Thank you very much for having me, Kunle.
I'm eager to dig into this book, but have you been confronted by some kinds of skepticisms with regards to books like this? I've met a few people who will say, these things are foreign, these ideas are foreign, they are not local. They often use expressions like books like this are like pop psychology, so to speak. Have you met with such skepticisms? And what's your response to that?
Oh yeah, we've, along our road shows, because for us it's not about the book, for us it's about the message. And for as many people as can embrace the message, challenge the message, we encourage. So, we've done a couple of road shows where we've, from Lagos to Abuja, the next stop is Owerri, and Port Harcourt, and, so we're taking the message to every nook and cranny of Africa. It's really not the book, it's a financial intelligence and empowerment movement that we're starting. Mm. And so we've met several people, but I often say that evidence terminates argument, and only fools doubt proofs. Mm. So I'll give you two classic examples. In one of the weeks when we did a radio roadshow, one of the radio stations, I was on the radio on Monday night, midnight to 12 midnight to 2:30 a.m., Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And on Friday, we did a book signing in Lagos. And the general manager of the radio station came for the book signing. And an hour after, he saw one of the pool drivers in the company come also for the book signing. So the GM approached the driver and asked him, "What are you doing here?" And the driver asked his Oga, "What do you do here? What are you doing here?" And the Oga said, no, I'm really serious. And he says, "Look, Oga, I listened to this man on radio about this money thing. This thing makes sense. So this man is the only one that I've heard talk about money that relates to me. And so I came to get my own copy of the book." Now, 30 minutes after, the same GM sees his mechanic at the book signing and asks his mechanic, "What are you doing here?" And his mechanic said to him, "Oga, I don't want to be poor. I want to shift from that poverty mentality to wealth mentality because I heard this man on radio." And it is such evidence that terminates arguments. Because, look, this book is for the common man. It's for the elites. It's for everyone. Because, you see, everyone is subject to his mindset. We're hostages to our mindsets. And one of the things that I, get us to realize from this book is that money is not money. Money is not cash. Money is in your mind. The amount of money or value you cannot create in between your ears can never translate into money. And if you do not provide value, if you do not solve a problem, right, forget it. Money will never, never come to you. So a lot of people spend their lives fasting and praying for money. God doesn't give people money. God gives them ideas. God helps you identify your gift and convert your gift into profit. Now, interestingly, I found out that the poor man and the rich man, right, were not born that way. Everyone was born with the potential to be a multimillionaire. That's right, everyone. Because the poor man and the rich man both have 24 hours. That's what you exchange for money. 2, the poor man and the rich man both have gifts. The poor man and the rich man both have passion. Now, the rich man's passions are not different from the poor man's passion. The rich man's gifts are not different from the poor man's gifts. The 24 hours that the rich man has is not different from the 24 hours that the poor man has. So what resources does the rich man convert that the poor man doesn't have? None. But the poor man is ignorant. You know, it doesn't understand the principles of wealth creation, growth, and sustenance. And ignorance is the poor man's greatest enemy. Then his mindset. So you were talking about skeptics. That's the reason why, you know, they will never, you know, translate into phenomenal wealth, their gift and their talent, because of their mindset. No, this thing cannot work. And of a truth, it won't work. Because Henry Ford says, if you believe you can't, or you believe you can, you're right.